Alright, welcome back everybody to some more Xenoblade Chronicles. We're just going to continue on. Hopefully I can have a good amount of time today, because I know I've been kind of there and back and there and back and there and back, and it's just unfortunate that all the sessions I have that I could record this, like a long form game like this, is unfortunately a day where I'm kind of pinballing my attention between a bunch of stuff. So in any event, eventually what we will have to do is we will have to maybe change up the party just a bit. I mean, I guess I'll see, just so that way we could get other people's affinities up, because you really only get their affinities up by battling, I guess. So we'll have to try out different party comps and stuff, I guess. The Bionis' thumb. Okay, well, we went right down the wrist. Right down the right arm, right down the wrist. And then literally just the thumb, he's giving a thumbs up onto the blade. This might be one of the best scenes in the game, like, just visually, because we're going to see the Mechonis, like, real up close for the first time.
Oh, what the...
Yeah?
Is all that big sword? Oh, if he's, then ouchie ouch.
The sword of the Mechonis.
The entire valley below. The whole thing is its sword.
Something
Yes,
seems
that's why it's Sword Valley.
unnatural.
What do you mean?
Look.
That flowing light. From the way it glows, it has to be ether. But it looks like it's being drawn in by something.
By the fortress. It should just be up ahead.
Father once told me that the Mechonis absorbs the ether of the Bionis and uses it for sustenance.
It's a
So the
parasite.
Mechonis feeds off ether.
Excellent.
Then undoubtedly the ether serves as the Mekon's energy source as well.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I got all turned around. I'm like, what is out here? I'm like, it's just a cave. That's it. It's just like a clearing, and then you just go back. Well, I guess we're going to need to buff enchant, because I do not want to use enchant more than once a fight. I'm going to be honest with you, so I probably will end up buffing it, just so that way we could get that out of the way. Here we go. Do I even have enough to buff it? Yes. We could buff it. I mean, the good thing is it increases the damage at the same time, so I'm going to buff it, because, like, I don't want to have to constantly, they don't let you see the levels, right? No, you have to upgrade to that level. So, for instance, right now, the only thing it'll show me is the next level is 100 seconds. You get 50 per level, and then an additional 10 seconds, which isn't bad. So we'll just buff it, like, maybe 2 more times. Get 2 minutes per usage. Should be good, and then we won't have to think about it again. Probably per fight. Because there's no way we're going through Sword Valley, and it's going to be all normal monsters. There's going to be Mechon. Here we go. Look at this. We're actually on the Mechonis. Yeah. Pretty sweet, huh?
It
That
looks
mask
so
is
big,
unsettling.
even from this distance. The fortress must be enormous.
Galahad Fortress. The frontline base of the Mekon. The Mekon that attack Bionis must all come from here.
Then there's a high probability that he's there.
There's almost a 100
The golden
probability.
Mekon that took Fiora. We're about to enter the Mekon stronghold. If there's anyone who wants to turn back now,
Shulk, friend should no split up. No leave friend behind. Ricky's scared, but Ricky won't go too.
Ricky.
Yeah, no one's turning
He's
back.
right. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Let's do it. I mean, even if we die, we just respawn. It's okay. You only take W's in Xenoblade games, never L's. They could totally pull a Tales or a Final Fantasy and be like, yeah, they all died. Sucks to be them. No one ever heard from them again. Getting game overs in Symphonia was actually kind of depressing when you really think about it.
What's that? A supply convoy. It would be most unwise to proceed without restocking our supplies.
They say that
You
like there's
arranged this
items in
for
this
us.
game.
Hey, it's...
Who? Oh, it's Dixon.
Dixon!
Looks like you lot have been having fun without me. Heard you took care of that faced Mekon.
What are you doing here?
I got wind of some allied force coming together a few days back. I stepped up as the representative of the Homs.
Not like
Then
there's
a
many
little
people
birdie
left,
told
but
me you
yeah.
lot were heading for Galahad Fortress. So I thought I'd drop by and say hello. I've got a whole stack of new equipment. Want some?
Yeah! I was hoping for some new stuff.
Hold it, Ryan. You know it's gonna cost you.
Yeah, of
You
course.
cheap old man.
Skill. Okay. Yeah, I switched her skill. I want her to go down here to, like, this is a good skill. But I want her to get this. Improves the physical and ether defense of medium weight armor. She has this. That's going to be really good along with this. I think that's a little bit more important right now than reduced duration of cool off. So I decided to swap that onto her. But other than that, I think we're good. Okay.
Hello.
Maybe some books. Healing Gift. Thunder. Soaring Tempest. Reflection. Anchor Chain. Lariat. Mind Blast. None of these are for Shulk. Okay, anyway. This is worse for her. This is better for him, but I don't use him. This is worse for him. Yeah, none of this is... Oh, well, this is better for him. Maybe I should buy just in case. Sure. Brave Cap. Oh, well, everything's technically better for him. Yeah, it seems like the stuff from before is... Ooh, this is actually good for him. Recovery up 4. Okay, cool. I'll get that for Dunban. Infantry Attire. Damage Heal. Oh, shit. This is super expensive. Brave Gauntlets. It's like all Dunban gear, basically. Well, no pants. And what? Brave Shoes. Yeah. Alright. Well, if he can't hold aggro after this, I'm going to be beyond mad, because I just broke the bank for him. This dude. 8 cap. Infantry Attire. We didn't get anything else, I don't think, right? This is better for Ether. I don't know, maybe that might be worth it. I couldn't tell you, though. And the Brave Shoes. So, don't we have another recovery heal? Yep, look at that. Bleed defense. Versus bleed damage taken by 10%. Reduces detection range. Let's spike. This is not... Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
I mean, is there anything else I could get maybe for, like, Shulk, perhaps? Yeah, Shulk uses medium armor. I think, like that's the best thing to do for him. Just outright use medium armor. Yeah, that's heavy. This is better. Good lord. This is so expensive. Again, good. We're gonna run out of shit. There you go. Okay, well, I fully upgraded Shulk, and I fully upgraded, Dunban. I didn't really upgrade Charlotte. I don't have the money to do it, believe it or not. Like, it's so expensive just to upgrade basic gear. Like, I can't really do much for the other members of the party. And the ice climbing boots? Yeah, there you go. So, I don't know. Maybe I could give Charlotte some of the leftovers. Right? Brandle leggings. No, none of this is better. She might have the best that she could wear. Yeah, we don't really have anything better for her. Alright, well, I tried, I looked, I didn't find anything better. Reduces detection range. This is only for aggro. This is not for, I mean, this is only for when you're running around. So there's not really anything I could give Charlotte, let alone anyone else. Also, while I'm here, I thought about it. I'm taking the mask off. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Alright, what do you want?
Hey there.
You alright? Let me know what you've been up to. Looks like you've been through a lot. Tell me about it. Alright? Let's tell him.
Fiora? You mean Dumban's sister?
No, the other one. Yes,
Yes.
obviously his sister.
So that's why you're all looking so down. I can't believe they're sticking Homs into those faced Mechon. Looks like they weren't just eating us.
So what would
They
happen to all
made
the
Munkar
generics?
into one. He was the one who attacked Colony 9.
Oh, and there was me thinking he snuffed it in that battle.
Aren't you surprised?
Did he attack Colony 9?
He was always an
I don't know
asshole.
what drives those Mechon. I've given up trying to figure them out. It don't surprise me one bit. Still, Munkar as well, eh? Things are getting interesting.
Sorry?
Yeah, like all the pieces are coming together.
Nothing.
It is time for us to return. I would like to continue providing assistance, but my help is required in assembling Homs for the Allied force. There are also my duties as seer.
Dude, it feels like he didn't even really do anything
Then
with
I'll be
us.
off too. You lot should be alright getting Fiora back. In the meantime...
Alright. It froze. Whoops. There you
We
go.
can handle ourselves.
Galahad
Sometimes that
Fortress
happens,
is
it's
a
really
key
weird.
position for the Mechon. You can't just rush in, all guns blazing.
Agreed. We will infiltrate via the ether inlets. If I'm right and the Mechon do feed off ether,
Maybe we could do
then
some
we're sure
damage.
to find some form of influx channel.
Yeah.
Our objective is to reach one of those channels.
They won't suspect it.
Don't go dying on me, Shulk.
I won't. You take care as well.
Cheers.
Okay, well. Like I said, I thought he was a party member in this game. I guess I was wrong. He was just one like a tutorial party
Looks
member
like
for the
it's
start
just
of the
us.
game.
Right. We head for the hilt of the sword. Galahad Fortress.
Okay.
Riki's walking just looks so weird.
1 year on. Now, at last, we will seize our destiny.
Yeah, Stain gives us the
Isn't that
chance to
right?
change our
Sure.
destinies. So maybe him getting injured and no longer being able to wield the Monado was part of destiny and he knew it. Or if not, at least the Monado decided that. Made him want to stay. Oh yes, to walk around the Bionis butt naked.
So another has appeared with the ability to wield the Monado. But why would Zanza release the Monado? He surely knows it would become a double-edged sword. Yet he relinquishes it to that mere child.
Yeah, why not?
And a face escaped my control and acted alone. Now that the Monado has been freed, it appears the usefulness of the faces has come to an end.
Alright. Time to kill them all.
Perhaps there are still things to be learned from having them challenge the boy.
Sure, why not? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Alright, so we still have the supply convoy, but they leave in their flying thing. This is actually like one of the cooler areas of the game. I actually really like this place. Alright, are we gonna get visions? How could we even have side quests out here? Let's be real. It's just gonna be weird. There's gonna be Nopon just randomly jumping around over here because, you know, very serious, of course. It's empty. There's nobody here. No Mechon, no nothing. It's just complete silence. I mean, I guess nothing could live here because the Mechon would hunt it and kill it, right? Ged Fortress. Oh. Gate lock release. Okay. What, does the door open? I guess. The 6th gate. We're gonna have to go through like 6 of these. It'll be great. So that was just a release to the lock, literally. So we have to find a... Oh shit, what the hell is this thing? No, I don't think we'll be fighting this.
Sorry.
I did not initiate combat. Okay. They weren't lying about the frontal assault. Look at this thing. It's huge. My thing is, though, that if we need to enchant to deal damage to Mechon, how did they even have a war here, you know? Like, that doesn't really make any sense. Like, if Mechon are immune to small arms fire and anything else you could do to them, then Dunban literally was fighting a war by himself. So it's like, how are they even putting up a fight? Like, yeah, Dunban could be good, but he can't be good everywhere, you know what I mean? It's like Warcraft 3. Like, you could be good, you could have a hero unit. They're not gonna slaughter an entire enemy army by themselves. Like, they need backup. Or maybe it's just a gameplay mechanic, but it's kind of like not a great gameplay mechanic, and I've always thought that. Like, it's cool. Like, I feel like certain elements just don't really make any sense and aren't that great. It's not even that the game's hard, it just makes it not really, like, super fun, I guess I would say. Offensive Mechon Plus. I mean, I wonder if we're actually supposed to kill these things and level up off of them, or if we're just supposed to run by them. Plus, I'm gonna have to do a ton of quests to get all that cash back, so that'll be fun. See, like, we could fight maybe a handful of these guys. We might have to do some quests, because I feel like we should be a couple levels higher than what we are. I don't know. I have to go back and do Alchemoth quests for like half an hour. I say half an hour, but I'm really being generous, actually. My bad, we're going this way. I guess at some point I was supposed to gain like 5 levels or something. Okay, we have to find the release. I'm assuming you could follow the green lines, basically. There you go, level 44. But I mean, like, there's no way we could kill both of these guys, right? Like, no way. Doesn't mean I won't try. What? Okay. Enchant. Yeah, see, they're just hitting them for too much. They're literally just going to beat him to death. And there's nothing I can really do to stop it. Okay, well, that's great. Ow. We're fine, I guess. Hell, I guess maybe we can kill him. What the fuck? Or maybe not. He learned an art. Oh, me? What? Where did that even come from? Alright, whatever. Oh, there's a bit over there. Okay.
It's not over yet, Dunban. Apologies. This is Dunban, listen.
Uh...
I'm feeling it.
1337, very nice. That's rare. Alright, I'm gonna use Shadow Eye. Maybe that'll make him not want to do this. Possibly. Yep. Never mind, that's not particularly amazing. Please fight this guy. I absolutely need you to. Just punches the shit out of you. You gonna topple him? Yep. I was waiting for that. I saw it coming. Somehow we won this fight. I don't know how. I really don't. I have no idea how we won that at all. Normal part S. Pretty ice cylinders. Oh great. Well, as soon as I open my fat mouth, we have to fight another one.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Well, one shouldn't be that bad. Oh yeah, I have to buff them. Excellent. Yeah, see, this is the part that sucks, is that there's no way for me to build it. Like, we just have to go into this next fight missing our buff. A critical buff that we need to be able to damage the enemy at all. Thank you. I mean, I guess you could also chain attack it, but you see how that's, like, kind of unfair for you? Like, you have to initiate and do weird stuff out of order. I missed? What?
We're counting on you. Here I come.
What? Why didn't she attack? That's so weird that sometimes she just doesn't. Oh, he died. Never mind. That's why. I was about to say, what the fuck? He should definitely get to attack. Like, what? We're doing so well, I was surprised. I was like, what? That's not right. I wonder if it's any coincidence that these fortresses look like ganglion fortresses. Maybe that's just the generic evil guy Xenoblade, you know, enemy fortress design. But I wonder if there's something to it, you know, like if there's like an intentional reason why. Like lore-wise, like what do the ganglion have to do with all of this, you know? Prudent person? No, we will not be doing that. Nope, I'm getting out of here. He's level 49. Maybe if he was by himself, not like this. No, oh, no, bye. Bye. Like, maybe if we only pulled him, I would do it, sure. But no, not like this. Even though this music is such a banger, man. Oh, wait, who's fighting us? Is it just him? No, it's just that all the arrows are merging into one. Let's see if I could fight just him, right? That would be really good. Yeah, you can't target them. They basically cease to exist. It's just an animation that they play, see? Like, he's a solid object, but yeah, he teleports. Alright, so if you fight him, you have to fight all of them at once. You can't just pull him and only him. Maybe what you could do is you could pull some of his ads, kill them, and then run back in, and then run away, and then do it over and over again. But I'm not gonna do that. Actually, what art did he learn? Once again, Dunban learning 1,000 arts. Soaring Tempest, striking foes all around with shockwaves. Multiple hits to enemies in range. This could be good, though. I guess what we just have to do is we have to get to a point where, like, one or two of his auras just are always up all the time. And once we do that, it'll be easy. Right? Like Spirit Breath, I don't know how to get like to level whatever, but as you can see, like we have a 13% uptime. I guess we could use Battle Eye. Upon activation, draws aggro. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really hard to even say. Like maybe Tempest Kick isn't that good. So maybe I could swap Tempest Kick off and we could give him 4 auras. And then as we buff more and more auras, maybe eventually we could retire like 1 or 2 of them, right? So like we need to find the book for Serene Heart. I don't know where that is. And I guess I could buff Battle Eye. I guess I'll put it on. We'll get rid of Tempest Kick. And then eventually what we could do is we could put on Soaring Tempest. And then what Soaring Tempest will do is that will let him have an AoE move that he could use every so often. So I guess I should level this, right? It'll give him a move that he could use every so often to like spin and hit everyone around him. But that's we're talking like long term basically. There you go. But for right now, I want him to have like a good amount of stuff that he could cycle. I like how I bounce off too. That's the best part. One attack. Oh, shit. Yeah, I think I upgraded that so it lasts longer, which is pretty awesome. Okay. More damage. Bleed him. Tension. I could Battle Soul. Yeah, I'm gonna Battle Soul. Or what do you think? Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna Battle Soul. The debuff. Holy shit. Okay, well, I get to keep doing more. See if we can break him. Okay, now we're done. That's a free topple right there. Yeah, see, they're easy to kill. Like they might be higher level, but they're not like insane. It's just every fight I have to rebuff everybody. It's really annoying. It's really annoying when you want to actually like tank them. It also means that you have to use Shulk for these portions no matter what. I need more. Maybe the anti-mechon gear comes equipped with like auto enchant basically. I could try that. Oops, I did the wrong move. Excellent. Well, now we're really screwed. I guess I could go back and buy one maybe if I have enough money. And then we could go from there. Oh wait, I just killed myself, didn't I? He interrupted my Battle Soul, so I didn't get it. Okay. He interrupted my Battle Soul, so I didn't get the effect. I think he's almost tanking just purely based off the fact that he has spike damage. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna use a chain attack, see if I can interrupt it. Alright. Done. What is this music even supposed to be for?
Give me some space. Heal round. We're not finished.
So how slow that was?
My turn. The future is not over yet. Here I come. Scale slash. You cannot escape.
My turn. Aura bullet. Go. Nice.
Just like old times.
Oh, that's right. I could shake her edge. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that's right. Once they come out of that first daze, you could shake her edge them again, which is like really strong. This is definitely a marathon, though. I mean, we're gaining good experience, right? I think we are. What arts? Starlight Kick. After Spear Break, it forces topple. Okay. So you could just skip right to it. She could just topple, and then maybe like Charlotte could use, what is it, Pistol Whip? And then doesn't she have an execute move after that? Yeah, raw ether isn't exactly good for you, so. This way. So basically, the wound dealt by the sword is slowly siphoning the life out the Bionis. You wouldn't even know that, though. It's kind of... I guess the Bionis is just that hardy. It just has that much ether to go around. But yeah, playing this is making a lot of stuff make a lot more sense from, like, X. Like, I thought X was just kind of a complete spin-off because I hadn't played much of this game. No, it's, like, got a lot of this game in it, which, I mean, obviously that makes sense. But you never know, right? It could be like Fire Emblem. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do this either. Could be like Fire Emblem. Could be like Final Fantasy, you know? I think it's actually more rare that games like this actually have, like, continuous storylines, you know? Fire Emblem only fleetingly sometimes has, like, true sequels and stuff like that, you know? That's not very common. I think Shadow Dragon got a sequel. Was it like Mystery of the Dragon or something? And like a couple games do. Usually they're self-contained. What level is he? Well, if he's red, yeah, he's level 50. We can't do that. It's like some super challenge right there. In a little bit, we could definitely come back and kill him. Like, I'm not too worried about that. Is he looking at us? No. Like I said, we got plenty of quests, plenty of things we could do if we're over-leveled, so... It's not like we're hard stuck at something, like we were before with that one dude, and the four Chromars that just all team up. Woodpeckers? They gotta do the Woody Woodpecker laugh? This shit is nightmare fuel, man. Oh, what is this? Okay, we're gonna run by this. We'll be fine. Ready? Whoop. Never seen him. That's a lot of people. Ow. Double poison. Well, sucks to be you. I hit the checkpoint.
Hey, look. Can we get in through there?
It looks as though it's unguarded. It should make for a decent entry point.
Now's our chance, Dunban.
Yes.
Now and always.
But don't lower your guard. The Mechon may just be hiding.
Okay. Port access pathway. What does the map of this area even look like? Yeah, I mean, it looks like a sword, I guess. It's very straight and linear. Looks like it might spin off a little bit more that way as well. I mean, maybe they are just hiding. But why would they hide? Like, how would they know that there's an ambush or anything coming? I have no idea. Never mind.
Waiting for you, Munka. How predictable. I knew you were going to come.
How could you?
How could you do this to your own kind?
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just having the time of my life here. Ain't that the point? I even get to take out that annoying Monado brat.
Oi, Beardy!
I guess they fast-forwarded us down that thing. We're in an arena now.
Sure you can take us all on by yourself.
By myself? What do you mean?
Come on! I ain't that stupid.
What's that sound?
Excellent.
You scumbag!
Well then, Monado boy. Think you can do it? Can you kill them all?
Probably not.
I wonder who's inside. Who could it be? Your dad? Your mom? Maybe that special someone. Aha! Looks like we have our first contestant. Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
Instant death.
It's just like with Zanza. Shala, look out!
Too bad she won't give me much of a fight.
I mean, we could at least hurt them now, right?
Shulk?
Everyone, watch out for the green claws and the other one's spears. There's something different about them.
You catch on quick, boy. You're right. These weapons are special. They were made especially to decompose you homs. No, wait. Any being from Bionis.
Just a bunch of ether blades. It's all critical hits.
Can that be?
I don't know about all this technical stuff, but it's something to do with that ether. Ether is like the Bionis blood. The fortress sucks its blood out for us. Then we use it to make this green liquid.
You monsters!
Pretty clever, don't you think? This world suits me just fine, Dunban.
Mumka, you're gonna pay.
I'm tired of your yapping, Mr. Hero. I'm gonna squish you like a slug, right here where we shared such lovely memories.
I don't know if I could fight all of these guys. This is a yikes. Or maybe they just stand around. That could also be true. This is a fucking yikes. I don't think we're winning this. I'm just gonna be honest here. Especially since I need to get my fucking enchant for these guys. Mass-produced face. I don't know. Do we fight the mass-produced faces, or do we just fight Mumkar? I have no idea. Oh, great. Can I even battle soul this fast enough? I mean, it's not really lethal. It's already broken. Oh, for Charlotte. Who? See, they switched target, man. I hate that the most. I absolutely hate that the fucking most. Oh, he's gonna die. What the fuck? What's happening? How did she get aggro? Why is he not holding anything? Can I warn Charlotte, please? I can't warn her. I can't warn any of them. Wow. Well, obviously this is not that hard of a fight. We just don't have the levels to do it. You might need party gauge to warn someone, actually. I can't remember if you do or don't. Oh, yeah, it's a yikes. Okay. See, that's not lethal. Like, nothing that they're doing is, like, particularly, like, lethal or anything. It's just that there's 3 of them hitting us all at the same time, and I bounce off when I get blocked. He got poisoned as soon as he stood up? You gotta be shitting me, dude. You're not serious. As soon as he stood up. See, if we could even kill just one of these, we would be able to do so much better in the fight. I bounced off. 6 HP, nothing bad about that. I'm gonna die on this dude's next stroke, by the way. Disaster beam. Long. Okay, we're done. Alright, we got a level. We'll go back to Alchemoth. There's like a bunch of stuff around there that we need to do. That's totally fine. Yeah, they forced us down here. Okay, let's go back. I guess we could really quickly, like, just grab some levels. There's some stuff, I guess, in Valak Mountain that we could do. Most of the Alchemoth stuff is from Aerith Sea, right? I'm pretty sure. Oops. Do we have any new skills? Yeah, I want him to get this. Increase the chance of a chain link. Yeah, everything's fine. Increases AP awarded in battle. Further increases maximum HP. That's what. I mean, that's his unique skill, so I can't give it to anybody. Okay. Allows items to be sold for higher price. Why not? Love Sun reduces cooldown during the day, and I think he also increases... Someone increases something during the night. I think it might be Melia. Grants ether up at the start of battle. Boosts electricity. Reduce ether resist. Greatly increases ether. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's go just do some random shit, I guess. Or Lucas slacks at Aerith Sea. Mother's Necklace on the second level of Alchemoth. Okay, well this should be easy, right? This should legit be one of the easiest quests I could possibly do. Right? What do you say on the second level? Yeah. I wonder if 2,000 experience is like a lot of experience or not. And I think I probably will have to change up Dunban stuff. Maybe I have to remove some of the things. I don't know. I feel like he should always have an aura up. But I think battle... What is it? Like Battle Eye... Okay, let's actually do that now. Right? So... Out of all... What is he have? 5 auras, right? I guess Peerless is good because it buffs him. But, like, it doesn't help him tank, I guess. Now, upon activation, draw aggro. Lock-on forces them to target you. So, I don't know. Maybe Spirit Breath isn't good? But it's the one that has, like, the most uptime. See, because some of these... Yeah, Battle Eye has the longest cooldown. Maybe it's not really good until, like, very, very late into the game. So maybe I'll just get rid of that, and I'll go back to throwing on something else. Maybe I'll give him Soaring Tempest. Because that way he'll be able to strike around him. Yeah. This way he'll be able to strike around him. So I'll get rid of Battle Eye. There you go. If hypothetically I ever had to play as him. There you go. That's more or less how I would organize it. And then that way he can just do what he needs. Like, he needs to have a spin attack. So that way every, you know, even though it's once a minute, which is still too fucking long, at least that way he'll be able to grab and hopefully keep other enemies that we're not focusing on so they don't go focus on Sharla. Like, it's fine if they focus on me for a little bit, but it's not good if they go hit Sharla, because she doesn't have enough defense to really tank through it. Alright, that was good experience. Chilkins and Antolls. Okay, let's do this. It's in the Valak Mountain. I have no clue where exactly it is, so we'll have to see. They're everywhere but where I teleported to. fuck? I hate that there's like two things you... Yeah, like, you can't go over this way. I guess they're above me. I don't know how to get up there. I guess we have to go back this way. I'm a little, like, confused because I haven't been in this area in, like, what, a few days? I think it was 2 days ago. There you go. I mean, that's the good thing about going a little bit further ahead, is that now we have the experience where we could fight these guys way easier, right? Like, because level advantage actually really matters in this game. I'm sure that your dodge and your damage is determined by what your level is relative to the enemy you're trying to kill. I wouldn't be surprised at all if that was the case. Oops. Mistake. Whoops. We're like halfway getting it, yeah, see? Buster. I hate that so much. See, and then, like we're on a hill, so it's kind of weird, I think. Alright. Why not? I mean, we're almost all at max affinity with each other, so it's kind of weird. It's like... Okay, I could shake her edge.
Nice.
I cannot shake her edge. I've already shake her edged.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Okay. This is good, though. I mean, like, I'm trying to think, like, what would be a good party comp, right? Because, I don't know, Riki might be good, but it's like, where would the healing come from if I don't have Charlotte? You know, like, that's the thing I'm most concerned about. Because, like, Charlotte's good, but, like, the problem with Charlotte is that even if I were to give her moves aren't, like, spot on. Like, Riki seems to be way more focused on, like, dealing damage indirectly and maintaining the party. And Melia just does, like, you know, a bunch of different effects, which are all pretty good. The problem is competing with a bunch of different slots, you know what I mean? Like the opportunity cost. He did it. There you go. Alright, she learned her skill. That's good. Can I reach it from here? That's hilarious. Okay, I don't want to do it. I'll just wait. There you go.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay, let's get going.
Dirty Snow Wing. We just rip off their arm and just take it. You ever just had a chicken leg and you pop it out of its socket? Yeah, it's basically that. Just a very gruesome version of that. Oh my god, this is a back attack now. I hate you. Okay. Okay, backslash again. Topple him again. Yeah, you could reapply the same debuff. Okay, Shaker Edge. There you go. It's a multi-hit move too. Okay, that's pretty good.
Good job, everyone.
But you just see how like combat is like just randomly pushing buttons now. You know what I mean? Like now we're not even doing anything. It's so obvious. Like even like they're just what 2 levels below us, 1 to 2 to 3 levels below us. Now it's almost just like a button masher. There's like no comfortable middle ground. It's just unfortunate. The fuck? Oh, okay. Even if we have to kill one extra dude per fight, like, this is easy.
Don't let a single one escape.
Don't hold back.
I'm sure Battle Soul gets really good, but we have to get to that point.
Time for a chain attack. I was born ready.
No, I missed it. I got it. I got it at like the last second. We'll chain attack the other one. What? I can't move. Oh, I'm bound. I mean, that would explain a lot, right? Very nice.
Everyone, let's go.
Break him. Obviously, you could break this guy. Topple him. Fuck it. Why not? Shaker. Sure, why not? Free talent art. That's also really good because they'll let him do Blossom Dance more often. Oh man, I wish.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Right, there we go. But yeah, like, I was thinking about it because I was saying to myself, you know, Persona is kind of the game series that does stuff like this as well. See, I think the worst offender of this is Tokyo Mirage Sessions. As much as I like that game, the fact that you can never switch out the main character means that you really can only design a party around him and 2 other people, which means that if there's ever a fight that he's actually, like, really bad in, like, you're just screwed. Like, you cannot do anything. Like, he's not effective, and that's just it. I mean, like, this game also suffers from that, but a little less. It was really only those fights with, like, the high Entia people. Like, I don't know why Xenoblade does that. They'll just have fights that just suck. Like, they're not fun, they're not good. And they'll, like, force you to use, like, weird stuff. I genuinely don't know why they do that. Look at this. Kana Peak. So, me personally, like, I much prefer, like, a game where you could freely swap your party, especially during combat. It just seems like it's such a rare thing, you know? So, like, in Persona, like, I always thought it was weird that, like, you have a party of 4, and then there's 5 other people not in your party by the end game, and it's just like, but dude, like, what are they doing while I'm over here dying? You know what I mean? Like, where are you? Like, what could possibly be more important than helping us, you know, clear a dungeon? You know what I mean? Like, where are you? Like, what could possibly be more important than helping us? And honestly, I'm kind of just disappointed. Like, they just exist, and then they show up at the boss, and then they don't even help at the boss. Like, they're just not doing anything at all. I like that in I think occasionally, like, what is it? The guy comes in with his scooter or whatever, like a really silly thing or whatever. But, like, I like that in Persona 5. Like, yeah, you have to max out a social link to get it, but you could just summon people to come help you. I like that. I think that that's, like, actually really good. Like you could swap in party members as needed. I don't know why, you know, in the year 2017, that's not like a mandated thing in a JRPG. What the fuck? Oh my god. Anyway, I don't know why that's not like a mandatory thing in all these games and in, you know, this far into the future, but it just isn't. Like, you just play a game and you just lack major party members. I don't know why, and it's just a thing that they do in every JRPG, and I just think it's really bad. I think it's shitty. It's like, if you're gonna have an open game like this, or a game, you know, where the main character is not always good, you need more people. It's like the same problem I have with Final Fantasy is the same problem I have with Persona, is the same problem I have with Tokyo Mirage. Like, the only game I don't have a problem with that you know, is whatever, is Fire Emblem. Because by default, you have a ton of people in Fire Emblem. This is just a very, very, like, important thing about a genre I just like so much. Like, I love JRPGs. To say that Symphonia, Tactics Advance, and Final Fantasy III didn't change my whole outlook on gaming would be a massive understatement, because I love those games.
can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Even if they're all kind of, you know, old and outdated and weird stuff. That, you know, that's fine, right? Like, it's a 2005 game, a 2002 game, and what, a 2004 game? 2003 for Symphonia, maybe?
Looks like it's no problem.
Oh, he's staggered. Oh well, whatever. We'll just kill him.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Iron Lump.
Stay alert.
Everyone, let's go. Leave this
At least this is fast, right? Shit, I don't know what the hell this thing is. Done ban, please. Thank you.
dance with me.
The hell is this thing? Lofos more and more. Oh, I need to kill one of these for a quest a while ago.
Here we go.
Break? Nope.
Steel slash.
Okay.
Tension.
My rifle's getting hotter. Not so fast.
Okay, my turn.
I guess I could battle Soul for free.
Battle soul. All right, I'm feeling it. Keep it up. Here I come.
Okay.
Good job, everyone.
Anytime, any place.
It also just would feel more involving if more people got to pitch in during combat, or you could hot swap or something.
Good job, everyone. But we mustn't be careless.
We make a great.
Don't worry, playing all these weird Wii games is just going to get worse. Because, like, eventually someday when I play, like, Pandora's Tower or Lost Soul, what is it, Lost Story or whatever? I'm sure it's just going to get worse. Because, like, when I played Eternal Sonata, oh my god, it's the same fucking thing. Eternal Sonata is legitimately a game where you have, what? How many characters do you have in Eternal Sonata? It's a lot. I think you have, like, 9 characters in the 360 version, and they added 2 more. And you can only bring 3 into combat. It's like, dude, the fuck? Massive turn off. Luckily, combat in that game is easy, so. Yeah, you again, you know why we need help this time? Oh, we went to help with our research. Too dangerous to go no pond. High places of wind and snow. 2 places, Bafalgar Pedestal and Kana Peak. Just investigate the view from there and then come back and tell us. Okay, well, we already went there, so we have to just go back real fast. Okay. How much money did we get back? None. I think we're just going to be fucked. I think levels matter more than money. I don't think items... I don't think you could really... I don't want to say cheese with items, you know what I mean? But I don't think you can really, like, use items to bypass not having the required levels. For lack of a better phrase or whatever. I think we have to go over this way. Which means we have to go over here. Because, like, in other Final Fantasy games or whatever, like, if someone has a good item, they could fight people that are higher level than them. But not in this game. This is one of those games where level trumps everything. I don't even know if it's stats. I think your level itself plays a role in calculations. So. Alright, in a minute here, I will have to stop for a little bit. I always say that, and then a little bit turns into a lot of bit, but I kind of mean it this time, because I have a couple hours, as usual, which I've said before. Alright, well, at least they're not harassing us on the way over here. What? Oh, I didn't make it my active quest. Okay. Uh-oh. You've collected both pieces of frost glass that Calica requested. Can these be used to repair the ether furnace controls? He could literally push you, and it doesn't do anything. Everyone! And yeah, I am salty at Tales games for not letting you do this more, too. I feel like in Tales games... Okay, well, you can't go up this way. Isn't that great? So we came all the way over here for nothing. We have to climb up Nagul Waterfall or something. Oh, no, we have to walk literally up the peak, I guess. Okay, so we have to go back what, like, over here, I guess? Like, even in Tales games, I'm kind of like, dude, wouldn't it be way cooler if, like, you come up against a party member, you could swap in people? I just didn't like Arise, man. I don't know. Like, I played Arise from start to finish. I think it might have been the microtransactions. It might have been other aspects of the game as well. I just was not feeling that shit at all, man. I feel like they expect you to do ridiculous grinding and backtracking. Like, if you have a shortcut in a dungeon, wouldn't you think that, like, the whole point is that you unlock the shortcut early? Like, why would you want to unlock the shortcut after fighting 6 bosses at the end of the dungeon? You know, it just didn't make any sense. It felt like it was made by a team of people who'd never made an RPG before. And, like, maybe they knew what an RPG, you know, looked like and should play like, but just not what it should, I guess, actually play like, if that makes sense. Like, all that shit, like, I don't know. I didn't really like it from start to finish. I thought it was very average. I thought it tried to take itself way too seriously at the start. And then at the end, it turns into way too much of, like, a generic RPG. Which is sad, because, like, playing Symphonia, or not playing Symphonia, playing fucking, playing, Berseria, like, the week leading up to it, just gave me such a good litmus test for what a good JRPG should be. So then it's kind of like this weird scenario where it's like, this game that was released, what, like, fucking 5, or I guess at the time, 4.5 years ago, plays better, feels better, is more enjoyable than the modern RPG. It's like, the fuck? Maybe you can't fall off this. I lied!
Sorry.
Just pick me up. Oh god, we have to run all the way over again. God damn it. I was like, oh, maybe you can't walk off this. Maybe I'm safe. Maybe I can just dick around. No. Like, it was okay. It was cool to play it on the PS5, I guess, to have something to play on the PS5. Because I don't really have anything. At least for right now. Obviously, when we get to the fall, we'll have more games. We'll have, like, maybe there'll be an Assassin's Creed. Probably not. God of War, which I have to play, God of War 2018. You know, there'll be other games, which will be kind of cool to play, you know? Trying to think what else. Not a lot coming out that I care about, so we're kind of in, like, the dead zone of, like, nothing's really coming out, like, even major games, you know? So it's like, whatever. Some comes out that I care about, sure, but it really is just Fire Emblem and Xeno 3. Like, for real. I'm actually more excited for Xenoblade 3 than I was for Tales of Arise, like, after a point. I think it turned into too much of a love story. And you know me, I don't really like love stories in games. I feel like it's very ham-fisted. I think Final Fantasy IV is like the only actual super love story I really enjoy. But that's because you have cool characters, they have cool designs, you know, most of the game, like, I don't know. I would have preferred it if, like, you didn't just totally discard the whole Dark Knight thing in Final Fantasy IV. I would have preferred if Cecil learned to live with the good and darkness inside of him. But that would be that, like, it's cliche, but it's like, I just feel like it's more appropriate, you know? It's like, oh, you know, you could be a Dark Knight, that doesn't mean you have to be a bad person. Like, using the darkness inside you as a weapon, as a tool, isn't a bad thing. It just means that you have to have mastery over it. Because then it's like, oh, well, just become a paladin, you're great. But don't worry, that whole game is Cecil taking L's. So, I mean, I guess the suffering continues in that game regardless. Right? I guess the Mechonis fired like a dart or something. I think Final Fantasy tries way too hard with some of its love stories. Oh, because the path can... Would you believe this? Alright, let me save, just in case I fall off. Because if I fall off, I gotta come all the way back up here, and I'm not about to live that life. Everyone! I wonder what level they want you to be by the end of the game. Maybe they want you to be like 80 or something. 80 or 90. It's the most RPG. They actually kind of basically walk you up to the door of high-level content, more or less. A lot of games will just have the game end at like level 50, level 60, and then have shit that goes up to like level 90 or something. It's like, well, motherfucker, where am I supposed to grind to level 90? It's like, yeah, we just want you to sit around and grind for like 50 years on the same monsters doing the same bullshit. It's like, okay. You want to fight a bunch of like level 60s for the next 20 hours until you get to level 90, and then you could actually like kill stuff? And then, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like that. I feel like, you know, at least, even if it's side areas, having a place you could go where you could actually grind off a reasonable amount of monsters is just better. I think they all jump off like idiots. I just dislike that about games. It's like, oh, you know, you want to, you know, if you really get into a game, you really like it, you know, like, they'll throw like this really stupid grind quest at the end. So that way, technically, you got like 100 hours worth of content, but really you finished at 60. So then the game is like, no, you have to grind for 40 hours to 100% it. That's why I never 100% like half these RPGs. Because it's like, well, what's the point? You know? I don't 100% a lot of games, more or less, right? Like, maybe I'll do it once or twice, right? So, like, you know, Mario Sunshine is a game I love, but blue coin hunting is really obnoxious, and I really wish that they had changed that in the remaster. Like, just added a little menu to tell you which ones you've gotten. Secret area. A ton of experience for that. I don't know why it's secret. It's kind of spooky, honestly. Finishes our research into the view from Belphegor Pedestal. I'm sure maybe something like really high level shows up later or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's none of my business for now, so fuck it. You win. Which place had best view? We need to know, and important for our next study. I would say Belphegor for sure. Interesting. So really what you think? Okay, good opinion sample. We're grateful for your help. Research is going really well. We're so happy now. There you go. Almost a level. Really sucks. We can't get anything good for Riki, man. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, you don't have to buy anything. Just see me. Yeah, it says shop. The shopkeep. All right. Well, I mean, we're only level 45. We have to fight. What level was he? 52. Okay. So what else can we do? I guess. 2 Lexos beards. We have to go back to Aerith Sea. I just feel like that's the one thing I'll say is like we have to go back to Aerith Sea, fight some generic dudes. I mean, like the problem is like, do any quests even give experience? I feel like more quests should give experience, honestly. Wonder what this is. Oh yeah, this is a big area. And we'll probably have to like do some spare stuff. I don't know. I guess after a certain point, if quests aren't giving experience and like we know that the monsters are too low level, I guess I could just go back and kill some high level monsters and just get levels. I mean, would that just be faster, you think? Yeah, maybe it would be. Maybe we could just go to Sword Valley and we could just like, I don't know, kill some dudes like around here or something. Just then fast forward, fast travel back. Alright, so welcome back everybody to some more Xenoblade Chronicles. Basically I spent the last couple of hours grinding. I decided to cut most of that out. So I was able to get Shulk up to 52. I think everyone's like kind of close. You kind of know how it is. I sold some gear, I did some stuff, the usual. So I was able to get people just kind of leveled up a little bit. The only thing of note that I really changed is I leveled up, I think, maybe Buster a little more, because I think that's going to really be effective, especially if it's a crit. And what else did I do? Did he get anything new? Not that I'm aware of. Yeah, not that I'm aware of. He got Jaws of Death, which gives him incapacitation, restores HP, gives him basically 30% life back. It gives him more bonus damage, and reviving fills his talent gauge by 50, so he could keep doing more damage. This might be better than Spirit Breath, potentially. The only thing I like about Spirit Breath, at least for now, is that one, I got it to a higher level, and two, it has a really short cooldown. But this might be better because it'll, I mean, ideally, the AI will activate it. Now, obviously, we'd have to level the shit out of it. I guess I will. There you go. I mean, we're going to need more. We're going to need it higher, so I'll probably leave it off for now. I also changed out some of Charla's abilities. She got Cure Round, which is basically the same as Cure Bullet, but it affects everybody. With a slightly less, slightly longer cooldown and a little bit less, it's the same thing. So I just said, fuck it. Why am I going to keep single target when multi-target's a thing? I also took off Heat Bullet. It's not that it's bad, but I wanted to make room for her new ability, which is Drive Boost, which reduces the cooldown of all arts except for itself. So that way, every, 102 seconds, she could just reduce whatever cooldowns are active. Oh, no auto attack or movement. Oh, shit. Maybe that's not as good as I thought. Well, I'll leave it on her. I mean, it really depends. I guess we'll have to see. But at least for right now, I want to make sure that she's able to, constantly keep healing. So, like, in an emergency, I would want her to use Drive Boost to immediately lower her cooldowns. But, I mean, who knows? The AI probably doesn't operate that well. So we'll give this a go. I mean, at this level, if we can't do it, I guess we just have to go back and grind even more. Which is going to be exciting, to say the least. I guess we should probably start by taking out one of the mass-produced faces. That feels like the smart thing to do. Also, as you can see, everyone kind of got like a good amount of health, extra health and stuff, which is really what we need, right? Okay, I'm gonna Shadow Eye. Thank you very much. I say we open up with a chain attack. Let's just see how this goes. If not, I could always pocket it. I would say we do Serene, because he has aggro. Oh no, this also forces them to attack him, I think. Okay, so let's actually do this. Here it is. And then now I got in the habit of shooting him afterwards with Aura Bullet. I think removing tension or Heat Bullet makes it a little bit simpler. So hopefully he can hold aggro a bit better. There you go, that's one. Now, I don't know. If he just summons them like usual, I'm not going to get salty. I'm just going to immediately just go over. We'll just focus on killing him. It's no biggie. Okay. Well, obviously that's way easier this time. He learned something. Oh, shit. I wonder what he learned. Another ability for Dunban, of course. There you go. Topple. It's so stupid. Let's see if we can just keep extending Fearless. The goal would be to get to a point where we could take, like, maybe Cure Round off Charla or whatever her basic heal is. That would be helpful. I probably shouldn't use it. It might reset it. So let's take aggro. Damage immunity. Again, okay. I could Battle Soul. I guess we could prep. I'm gonna heal as soon as I'm able. She might shoot me though. No, I can't heal. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Alright, we might be set. I don't know if he's going to do some weird stuff, though. So we'll have to wait and see. What the fuck? How is this not his side? Oh, it's a back attack. I read backslash as air slash. It's been a long day. What can I say? Custom Deadway? Alright, so when we leveled up, this became nothing, which is good. It's definite proof that when you level, like your stats really matter. Like level is almost a stat in and of itself. Because they barely even hurt us. I also think the Peerless thing is a good change that I made. Extending Peerless, because I think it forces them to lock on to Dunban. Alright. Oh, don't tell me we actually kill him here. I want him to be the final boss.
Too much.
Yes. This is the power of the Monado.
Yeah, see, they're all
You
enchanted.
wanted it, so now you can have it, Bunker!
I'm better than all of you. You're the one who's finished.
I'm gonna fire him a laser.
Hey! Stop!
There you go. Easy.
Get out of my way, Shulk!
What, does he have a role to play?
Mumka. He's not a Mechon! Have you forgotten everything he's done?
Oh, wow.
Where
Come
is your
on.
Killer instinct. Now is the time! I hate him, Dunban! For what he did to Fiora and the Emperor! So of course I want to get my revenge!
Shulk.
Shulk, this is stupid.
But... Face Mechon are not like the others. They're people. Like us. Are you really willing to kill another Homs?
We're really lucky
Yes.
there's no Homs
Sometimes
enemies.
needs must. Even if it's Fiora. What then? When we set out, I wanted to destroy all Mechon.
I mean, there's a big difference
That was
between
my
Fiora and Mumkar, but whatever.
But
Okay.
now-
Have your shonen moment.
I know that there are people inside. I have to know why. What's the reason for
Wait, we
all
just
of
blew
this?
up Two-Face Mechon,
Why
and
do
now he
Bionis
cares?
And Mechonis have to keep on fighting. I have to find out why.
So, that is your fight.
Yeah, he'll relent. It's done bad for you. What a shame. I love him. I love Metalface.
Dunban.
He's
I'll
alive.
never forgive what he's done. And yet, your words, they ring true. I feel their weight. We have to help Fiora now. We'll worry about the rest later.
Right. Did you hear that, Mumkar? We haven't got time to be playing around with you.
You always had to have the last word.
And I hate you for it.
Just die.
You look so stupid running like that. Yeah, he gets killed by this instead. Okay.
No!
Just
Don't move!
die.
What a shocker. He causes his own death like an idiot. Well, it's fitting.
Mumkar!
And let it never be said, Shulk tried to warn him after everything.
No! Not like this!
Mumkar,
Alright.
you went too far, you fool.
Well, it would be cool if he returned again anyway. Why not? I'm kidding, but it would be. It would be dope if he returned. Can't push it too far now. Milady.
They are of surprisingly little use, those visions.
Because he could not save his majesty. That was within the margin of fate. It was not Shulk's fault.
So you side with the boy.
Did you find anything out?
Why do they sound so weird?
I did. It is most fascinating, this spear. The green fluid alters and destroys the structure of the ether, which is the building block of life on Bionis. It appears to have been created from ether energy drawn from the blood of the Bionis.
So the Bionis is undone by its own blood.
The ether flowing through Sword Valley.
I do not think it is the only reason, but it is too early to draw conclusions.
Is there a countermeasure?
Creating antibodies is a simple matter. We will be ready.
That is good news.
Why did you have to include him? You know how he disgusts me.
We must respect our elders. Dixon has known him far longer than us.
Wait, who's him? Are they talking about Dunban? Maybe they're talking about Nopon. I wouldn't blame them, honestly.
At least he's out of the way. Now we just need to get inside. They're in there. Fiora and the Golden Mechon.
There's no way this was its own chapter. We have to do more. Yes. Vision? Alright, she dies. Well, not necessarily. Her Mechon could fall off, and she could be fine.
Fiora. Shulk. What's up?
Did you see something?
No.
Oh, lying again, are we?
You did see something.
All right. It was the Silver Mechon. Fiora. She's definitely inside the fortress.
All right. At least we know what to expect.
So, Fiora is inside. I can't let that vision come true. I have to save her.
It would be cool if they had like some completely like out of context, ridiculously random vision that they give you at some point, and then you just have to like kind of figure out like what the hell is actually even going on. You know, like that would be kind of cool. Like you have no idea what it means, and then like later on you do. Like that's actually something that they did earlier. They showed off what was the thing? They showed off like everyone at Prison Island so early, like it doesn't even make any sense like for you to really understand it. It's just like, oh, this is, you know, kind of crazy because it builds the anticipation. I kind of like that in a lot of games. Like you don't even know what it means at the time that you initiate it. It's just like, okay, well later on obviously we'll fill in the blanks and it'll all make sense. So I guess I have to fight these guys. It doesn't look like there's any way past them.
We can't lose. Don't hold back.
Okay, Battle Soul, heal myself. This is still the lamest part of the game. Now what you can do is you can initiate Battle Soul, initiate combat on Battle Soul, and then immediately change it and flee. You could actually do that. That works. It's not great, it's not ideal, but it's something that you can do if you need to. We choose to fight! Wow, now it feels like the combat is empty as fuck. Like nothing's happening. Oh, please line up. Ah, it's too far. Now it just feels like nothing's happening at all. That's what I mean. Xenoblade combat never really feels like... There's never a middle ground. It's either just complete destruction or just... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. It's never like a comfortable middle ground. Oh, nice. He has spike damage. Isn't that great? Stun again. Which is kind of ridiculous when you really think about it. I mean, maybe that might be good. It basically turns her into like a heal turret, effectively. Yes, it is. 16K. I like this team. I think it's a good team. The only thing I will say is that Charlotte will probably bloom in the late game. Oh, oops. That's not great. I survived. I battle sold at the wrong time. But we weren't going to lose anyway, so it's fine. Okay, you just stay up here, I guess? Or do we have to go on the lower floor? I think we have to, right? Yeah. Kamikaze Boone? Kamikaze Boone, probably. Well, we could try it. We just got the landmark after all. Topple him. Oh shit, he did, and I wasn't ready. Oh shit, I keep forgetting enchant runs out like that, man. This is seriously one of the worst things in the game, is that enchant will run out. There you go. Yeah, that Steel Tempest is actually really good for him. Did I miss that? There we go. I'm gonna heal her. Topple. Hopefully we get a second round. I'm gonna covert. That's fine. Purge, even though it doesn't do anything because Purge is probably trash until the late game. Okay, Battle Soul. Yeah, the idea is to use Stream Edge as much as possible. I think I'm going to start to upgrade it, because Stream Edge gives you a bonus. This is easy. Stream Edge gives you a nice big bonus. It gives you, what, 15% on your gauge? Oh, he's done.
Good job, everyone.
Anytime, any place.
Frozen Gauntlets, a general driver, and a quality jet. Alright, well anyway, they want us to go down, so we'll go down. Okay, they didn't see us. How far down? Oh, jeez. Okay, well. It's nothing special. It's nothing we haven't fought already, so. Okay, let's go. Oh, I hate this, man. That would be one of the few things I would fix about this game, is I would change how this whole thing works, for sure. I would absolutely change how this game works in terms of the Monado. I would give it like points on a circle, and you auto attacking fills it up. Like, I would rebalance that so badly, because it really sucks that every fight you have to start with enchant. Boost 2. Saras's Cutlass and Stellar Leggings. Okay, let's take a look. The fuck? Why am I blanking? Jesus. Saras's Cutlass would greatly decrease the variation. An extremely easy to use sword. It can be mastered in a single night. Versus, what do I have now? Auto attack min 944. Yeah, see, this is probably better. The Quitter. Yeah, we just don't have any gems. I'm gonna have to do that later. Frozen Gauntlets are medium armor. not really good for anyone, so that's fine. Oh yeah, Dunban learned an art. Let's see what he learned. Final Flicker. Sacrifice HP to refill the talent gauge. Now this would be a good like DPS ability. You would fill this up. Right? This is basically his version of Battle Soul. You would fill this up. You could pop Jaws of Death. You could fill this up. Right? And then this way you could constantly keep doing Blossom Dance, which to my understanding is like a pretty good ability. Final attack is close range. Talent gauge must be max. Combo attack if successful. Yeah, you have to hit each one of these. It does a lot of damage. So that's what you would use Final Flicker for. Is that you would lose 20% of your max HP to keep it going. But I want to keep on like Gale Slash. I think that's pretty good. It keeps him, you know, doing stuff. You could... Yeah, so I don't want to get rid of any of that yet. I'm sure an end-game build for Dunban is very different. We're not at that level yet. Okay. Oh, I should have busted. That's a mistake. I forget that you could use talent art, so she's toppled anyway, so that's kind of a waste. Okay, I'm gonna bust her here. There we go. Okay. See, I think Dunban's finally starting to really do like a good job of dodge tanking, so this is going pretty well. Lower chainsaw. Okay. He chops your legs off real quick. Alright, so let me see. Can I show this off? Okay, so I'm going to Battle Soul at maximum distance, right? As soon as that happens, I could hit Flee. That will immediately stop us from charging in, and it will also fill the gauge anyway. And then you just get your health back. So this is basically how you could cheese it. I mean, like, obviously I think this is more of an oversight based on how the game systems work. So I would rather that they just didn't have this and just let you... I just feel like changing the Monado just makes more sense, right? Like, because who wants to fucking do this every time? Like, yeah, you can, right? But it just feels like a way of getting around a bad system versus something that feels like, you know, ingenious. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really feel like I'm... Oh, here we go. I almost fucked up. Damn, I could have maybe knocked him off. Oh, well. I tried. What can I say? Oh, he's dead. You're awesome, fuck. Yes, please. Maybe a chain attack already. I mean, I could just bust her, just flat out. Fuck it. Dead, almost. Okay, next. He doesn't have an aura. I mean, whatever. Okay. Doesn't really matter. That's exactly why I need to give her at least one combat ability. Even if it's just pistol whip, right? Like, she still needs at least one ability. It's really just a shame that Shulk never got another ability at all. Like, he barely got 8 abilities. It's kind of ridiculous that the main character is so starved. I mean, yeah, the Monado arts technically are abilities, but like I said, the Monado system is just... Nah. Like, I don't know. I feel like both 1 and 2 have their quirks. They have pluses and they have minuses. I think the whole Blade system is worse, though. It's worse unless you're very lucky, in which case it's amazing and the best system ever. But you're probably not that lucky to get exactly what you need on who you need, so...
Here's our way in.
There's no turning back.
We can't let them find us. Let's move.
Right.
I don't know. None of Ryan's weapons look that great, so I just leave them. Alright.